Alright guys, I'm going to show you a secret perk that people may not be looking at because you can't use it, because there's a part of the perk that takes away the competitive integrity, but if they took that away, it would actually be a god tier perk. So pay attention to your top left, your mini map. You can't really see past like there, like barely. You can kind of see the couches. You can see like the L shape on the map, so that's like that couch right there. So you can't really see past that on the map. So if your teammates go beyond that, they're kind of just like a green mush in the top. And then here, it doesn't really go past here. Wait. Okay, so that's there. So it doesn't really go past that line right there. So the mini-map in this game in general is very small. And there's no options to customize. Like, they give you all these customization options for your controller and everything, but never anything for like your HUD and everything. And they kind of had this option in Apex with the minimap rotation. They have minimap rotation in this as well. But if you took your minimap rotation off in Apex, it actually made your map not significantly bigger, but you could actually see a lot more on the map. It actually zoomed out the map. And there is a perk, and it is called Forward Intel, which actually zooms out your maps. So pay attention to how the map is right now. So right now I'm staring right here, and you can see how much you can see. And take a look at the difference with Forward Intel. So I'm gonna go to the exact same spot and like hard aim there, but take a look how much more I can see. I can see the piano, and I can see up to God's stairs. Like, if you look at the top left, I can see up to God's stairs, and over here it goes past the line, and I could actually see more towards like the counter. Like, if I go a bit forward, I could actually see the whole counter, which is actually a significant difference in the map. I don't know why this isn't like the normal map. I don't know why you need a perk in order to make the map bigger. It's just like another one of those things they added in, which I don't feel they need to. So as you can see, like staring at the exact same thing, I could actually see like the God steps, which is like right here. So if there's ever any interaction with the God steps, I could know from down here, as opposed to before where you can't see past like the bed. So significant difference. If you move up here, you could actually see like all of like your middle map. So compare this to like the normal map. So we'll go back on like the normal map. So I can see all of mid map, and then on the normal map, can't really fucking see that far. Can't really see that far. You can see up to like the mid connector. I'll even put them side by side on the screen so you guys could see like the difference. But I think Forward Intel would actually change the game a lot. It's not crazy with like the distance, but it's a pretty significant difference. And I'll even show you it on other maps so you could actually see how significant the difference is. Like, notice in this exact same corner, I can see more than just like that brown connector thing. I could see past it. And I could also begin to see even like the beginning of bottom bed and like that small doorway in the bottom. You could just see a lot more with your map. And it actually zooms it out. Like, this is the type of map pro players want when like it comes to being able to get info. Because for those of you who don't play competitive as often, take a look at any pro player. Like, watch them play when you see a listen in or anything. See how many times they're staring up in their top left. It's like almost like second sense to like the point, because you always want to know where your team is, because you know, like, even though people calm, like that stuff also helps you know where everyone is, so you know what's going on in the map. You're always fucking staring up. But I think Forward Intel actually would change the game. But the thing about Forward Intel is so the part of it that's bad, it increases the minimap area, but it shows the direction indicators for revealed enemies. So that's like the part of it. So I'm pretty sure it means if like an enemy shoots their gun, I should actually have a bot in the game. I should actually have a bot in the game next game, and I'll actually be able to demonstrate, but you see how big a difference it is. Me just sprint around the map. I'll even sprint around the map like without it on, so you could actually notice like the difference. Like, take a look how much more you could see. Like, you can see everything at piano from here. You can basically see everything in P2 from the bottom. But then if you actually take out a normal thing, now I gotta... But now if you take a look at the normal map, I'm gonna go back to the exact same spot too. You know, just a very significant difference. So look, so this is the bad thing about forward intel. Like, so that's like the showing the direction. It actually like points you on the map and actually shows your arrow. If you take that away, then it's actually like really good. So as you can see, I'm right here in the middle of the map. I can see all of both sides. I have a visual on both buildings. I can see both buildings. So I'm going to compare that to like the old map, or I mean to like the normal map. So as you can see from this position, like when people are shooting, you can actually see their arrow, what direction it goes in. That's the bad thing about this. So now if I go back to the normal, you can't really see much of anything. The map is so zoomed in. So yeah, and I'll even put them side by side again. But that's crazy. Like, I think like that perk should just be like a normal customization of the mini map, because the difference is actually outstanding how much more you can see. So this is me with forward intel on. Look how much more of the map you can see. I could see P2, all of lobby. I could even see basically P4 and all into mid. So I'll even do this exact same route with like the normal map, and I'll do them side by side. So in the middle of the map, you could be getting shot from anywhere, and you could see the red dots from every single side, which is something that's hard to do when you're holding P1 with like the normal map. You're struggling to see where all your teammates are, because all you see is like blobs. So it's actually way more beneficial to have like this forward intel perk. So now we're gonna do this exact same route. So as you can see, like from here, I could barely see the lobby, cannot see anywhere near P4 or anywhere near mid. So it actually extends the map a lot. And as we take the exact same route, you can even like see. And then going out to mid. I mean, you could basically still see all quarters, but bro, it's way more zoomed out. I actually thought it was way worse. I don't know why. I actually thought it was way worse, but you can see a lot more of the map. I'm gonna go back on the forward intel. I need to see the difference again. Bro, you can basically see out the P4 from here. And if there's like shooting going down over there, you could actually anticipate like the way it's coming from. You can actually see it clearly. The only bad thing is like the arrows on the map. Like if they took away, because I know it's like a recon perk, so that's why they did it. But that's the one thing stopping this perk from being used. I feel like if they took away that, like this small thing, even though it's like a perk 2, you can choose between that and like fast hands. You could just see way more of the map. Like even me going around, I'll try to sprint around the map with both real quick, or at least like half the map. So here I'm going through P4. You can just see so much more. Now we're gonna take the exact same route, kinda. As you can see, you can't really see like as much. It's just a very closed-in map, with like no option to like zoom out or anything, but that's Hacienda. So now we're on Vault. So I'm gonna sprint around vault with like the normal. I'm gonna start at the exact same point, and then I'm gonna do it with forward intel, and then I'm gonna play them both side by side. So this is me starting at the exact same point. I'll even go slow. I'm not gonna use fuck tack sprint that much. Who else is on the map? I'm hearing footsteps. What the hell? As you can see, you can't really see like that much of the map. So if there's like something going on mid, you can't really see it that much. Can't really see it that much. And then we'll go through mid. Like I made some stops, so it's not going to be as accurate because I stopped and stopped and stopped. Now we're going to do forward intel. So this is forward intel from the exact same point. I could already see way more of the map. So you could even see like, you could already see like the dot over there, or like that statue. It's already in your peripheral. I'm going to try to like stop at the exact same point. So I can see all of mid from here, which is crazy. Like, look how much more you could see. You could just see way more. You could actually like see what's pretty much going, like if you're playing control, you could actually see what's going on and where dots are, as opposed to just hearing shooting and just like assuming obviously like they're in mid, but you'll actually know where they are. Know where they are. But take a look at this. You're standing in mid, and you could basically see like everything around. You could see like those head glitches out there, like those like statue head glitches out there, and you could basically see all the pool side pretty much all from inside. So if you're on the hill, you're playing like control, you basically know everything that's going on around you, which is so clutch. And like a lot of times you will be playing control and a person could die catwalk, and yeah, you know there's a person up there, but now you could actually see like specifically like clearly where they are, as opposed to just seeing like a blob like half smush and like top of your map. You could actually see it like way clearer. Or if they're having like a battle out on P3, you could see that. You could just see so much more with this map. So I feel like forward intel, if they had that recon fucking part of it taken off, I understand why it's there because it's for specialists, but they should have just did the normal specialist where you give people actual fucking abilities. Like that would just be way better, as opposed to having just like the enforcer or whatever. Like that stuff's kind of weird, but you can just see way more of the maps. So once again, here's me in the middle of the map with forward intel. I'm sorry. Here's me in the middle of the map with just like the normal map. Like you can't see anywhere outside P3. Maybe it's not that crazy difference, but it's a pretty crazy difference to me. I'm even gonna go on red card, the map that no one wants to pick in ranked. Like, look, you could actually see. Actually, it's actually the cars you could see. I really thought it was the head glitches, but you can see the cars out here. So that's good. Oh shit! You can actually, bro, you can actually go from car to car. That's actually insane. Oh my god, that dolphin dive is crazy. Like, damn. Okay. So this is red card. Granted, sorry, like a big map, but it would be nice to have a bigger map on a bigger map. Like, you know what I mean? So right here, you can't really see P2. Actually, can you? I don't even. But so P2 is like the square. Okay. Can you see it from down here? I mean, no, you can't. So you can't see it past here. So you can't see P2 past here. So we're going to compare that to like the forward intel thing. So I'll try to place those ones side by side. But yeah, you go on the map, talk about P2, all the action going down. You can pretty much see close. They spawn close anyway. But as like you come out to mid and shit. So I think this area would be big having like the bigger map, you know? This area would be big having like the bigger map. So I'm going to try to compare that. So I'll actually just go like section by section. I'm not even gonna like sprint around this map. Oh, I spawned deep. Okay, so you could instantly see, you could actually have eyes on P2. So P2 is like right there. Like before from here, it was completely cut off, and now you could actually see what's going on it. If there's shooting going on the side, you could see it. So instant improvement. If you're on the hill, you can basically see everything going on in the back and the front. Even like this mid area. So this mid area, you could see a lot more. You can basically see all of that. I think you could see P2. Wait, where's P2? So the P2's right here. So it's the box on the map. Yeah, so you could basically see P2 from here, which like you couldn't before. And just going around the map, you could see a lot more. You could actually see P5 from here, which you cannot on the main map. Like, you could actually see P5 from P1, especially if you look in the direction. That's the red part. Oh, it's the bleachers. And then from P5, you can also see into the bomb. Which is all stuff you can't really see on the normal map. So it's just like like this should be the normal map. Like, I've already talked about it, but this should be the normal map for sure. This should be the normal map for sure. So, like the exact same thing. So here at P1, you can't see any of P5, like compared to like the map before. You can't see any of P2 from here. So all you're seeing is like blurs at like your top. All you're seeing is blurs at the top of like your mini map, but you're not actually seeing where they are, as opposed to forward intel. You can actually see P2 and where they're getting shot at. So instant improvements. And going around here, you can't really see anywhere into the like BS and D, B or A. I don't know which one it is. Anyways, but you can't really see anything into there. Like, you're very limited on this map. I'm curious if people would actually pick forward intel over fast hands, because you don't really need fast hands. You actually don't need fast hands at all. Like, every time I play pubs, I don't really play it. The only reason why I use it in ranked is because it's literally the only perk you're allowed to use. You can't use any other perk, which I'm actually confused about. Like, I mean, most of these perks are like undetectable by enemy traps. I mean, there's no traps to place down. They're not gonna do like the score streak thing. Can't see enemy footsteps. Can't see enemy equipment through walls. Melee kills and finishing replenish your health, and nobody's gonna do that. I mean, this perk should not be banned. It's not that crazy. Like, like, fuck melee kills and finishing moves, bro. Like, how often does that happen in a game? Enemies on a kill streak get a unique minimap marker. I can understand this one, but yeah, like, cold-blooded like should not be banned, I don't feel, but like this is all small stuff that really doesn't matter. But yeah, hope this video was informative. It doesn't really matter because they're not going to unban the perk, but I just thought I would show you guys a secret perk that actually would be beneficial to pro play, but there's just like something on it where it just cannot be like that because yeah. So yeah, hope this video was interesting. Subscribe if you're new. If not, have a good one. This has been Burrito. Bada boom, bada bye. We will see you next time on the best map in the game, by the way, red card. Pick it more in ranked, please.